Bienvenidos, mis amigos. Welcome to Minnesota Twins franchise episode 67. We're on the road at historic Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. To take on the Boston Red Sox, we come into this series with a 17-19 record. We're fourth place in the American League Central, trailing the Tigers by 4.5 games. The Indians and the Royals are ahead of us. The White Sox the only team behind us. The Red Sox leading the American League East at 21-13, 2.5 games ahead of the Blue Jays. Here in the first game of this three-game series, Henry Owens takes the hill for the Bo Sox. Kyle Gibson goes for us. He is making his 8th start on the season. And Xander Bogaerts to lead things off here in the first inning with nobody on, nobody out. First pitch of the game, Bogaerts lines it up the left side past the shortstop into left field for a base hit for the Red Sox. Jackie Bradley Jr. at the plate now. You see his home and road splits. Batting well here at Fenway Park. At 300, he fouls off the sinker. 2-2 count now as he drives it into the gap in right center field. That will split the outfielders, roll all the way to the wall. Bogaerts rounding second will head for third. He's going to make the turn at third and head for the plate, and there will be no throw. Jackie Bradley Jr. with a triple drives in Bogaerts from first, and the Red Sox jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Second inning, Eddie Rosario at the plate. He's batting .197 on the road compared to .318 at home. Here's the pitch from Owens. Line back up the middle for a base hit on the ground for Eddie Rosario. With Eddie Rosario on and 2 outs, this is Kenny Vargas, and Vargas is going to hit a one fading into the gap in right center. Rosario's rounding second, heading for third. They're going to send him to the plate. Here comes the relay from the second baseman, and it is not in time. And Rosario comes in to score. Vargas with a double. And the Twins tie it up at 1 apiece midway through the second. We skip ahead to inning number 5. Mookie Betts comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Mookie Betts stepping in against Kyle Gibson with 2 outs and nobody on. And Mookie Betts is going to line one to the right side. Dozier can't come up with it. A good leaping attempt by Dozier. And it's a base hit for Mookie Betts. Travis Shaw to the plate now, the lefty, with Betts on first. Betts is running. Here comes the throw from Zunino, and he is out at second on the throw. Nice throw by Mike Zunino to gun down Mookie Betts, trying to steal second. That ends the inning, and we're still all tied up at the end of 5. We go to the 6th now. Twins leadoff man Byron Buxton at the plate with 1 down. Buxton to the right side on the ground past Petey. At second, Pedroia can't come up with it, and Buxton is on first. He's always a threat to steal. Eduardo Nunez now at the plate, and that one is in the dirt. A 1-2 count to Eduardo Nunez, and the pitch gets by the catcher. Vasquez picks it up, but it's too late to do anything about Buxton advancing to second base, and now Nunez is going to split the gap in left center. That's off the monster. It's going to score Buxton. And the throw into second is not in time. Nunez slides into second with an RBI double. And the Twins take the 2-1 lead. Clay Buchholz on now in the 7th inning facing Eddie Rosario. 2-1 Twins. Rosario takes the fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 delivery now is down and in. 1-1 count to Rosario. And now Rosario turns one deep into right field. And that one is gone. A nice catch out there by a fan. Eddie Rosario with his 8th home run of the season. This one goes 453 feet.
It's time for the traditionals.
A nice bomb off the bat of Eddie Rosario, and the Twins go on to win this one 3-2. They improve to 18-19. The Red Sox fall to 21-14. Henry Owens with the loss. Kyle Gibson gets the win. Eddie Rosario 2 for 3 with a home run and an RBI in this one. Kenny Vargas 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Eduardo Nunez 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI as well. Quick look at the Red Sox roster. To split up games 1 and 2 of this series, Xander Bogaerts is the shortstop. Center fielder is Jackie Bradley Jr., right field Mookie Betts, third baseman Travis Shaw, Hanley Ramirez at first, Pablo Sandoval the DH, Dustin Pedroia at second, Swihart in left field, Vasquez the catcher. Out on the bench, Rosny Castillo, Chris Young, Dan Butler, and Yoan Moncada. The starting rotation is David Price, Rick Porcello, Roenis Elias, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Henry Owens. And in the bullpen, you've got knuckleballer Stephen Wright, Clay Buchholz, the other long reliever, Ryan Webb and Travis Wood, the middle guys, Carson Smith and Junichi Tazawa, the setup man, and the closer is Craig Kimbrell for the Red Sox. Second game of this three-game series from Fenway Park in Boston. It's game number 38. David Price takes the hill. He is 2-3 with a 2.60 ERA in 45 innings. Alex Meyer will go for us. He's 2-2 with a 3.07 ERA. Danny Santana steps into the box. He's 6 for 16 in his past 4 games. In the second inning, facing David Price. And Santana lines this one past the infield for a base hit. Bringing up John Ryan Murphy. John Ryan Murphy, a 267 batter. And he is going to take ball 4. Free pass from David Price. Guys, David Price has walked 6 batters all year coming into this game. And there's his first of the day there. Max Kepler now with a base hit into center field. Drops right in front of Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it is in time to get Danny Santana at the plate. A nice throw by Jackie Bradley Jr. on the outfield assist. Here comes Dustin Pedroia now. PD batting .241 for the Red Sox. He is batting down in the order like 7th or 8th, which is kind of surprising, but he lines this one up the middle. Buxton has it, gets it back to the infield, but a base hit there for Dustin Pedroia. Here's Christian Vasquez now with Pedroia on first. Vasquez lines one into the right field corner. It is going to roll around the wall. Out there, Rosario not quite sure how to play that ball off the wall. And Vasquez is in with a triple for the Red Sox. A run comes around to score. At the end of the third, it's 1-0 Boston. Here's Panda now. He's 0 for 1 on the day, batting .243 on the season. He's got a runner on first with a full count and 2 outs. And he's going to lift this one into left center. That one gets down, rolls all the way to the monster. The runner coming around third, heading for the plate, and he's going to score without a throw. Panda only gets a single out of it. He doesn't run well. Red Sox up 2-0 at the end of 4. We go to the 6th. Brian Dozier. He's batting .241 on the season. And Dozier is going to drive one deep into left field. He got one right in his wheelhouse, which is up and in, and a fastball. 7th home run of the season for Brian Dozier. 462 feet. That one went out of the stadium and out onto Yawkey Way. Red Sox lead at 2-1 at the end of 6. We head to the 7th. Danny Santana at the plate now with a runner on first and nobody out. 3-0 count. And Danny Santana is going to draw the walk. Emilio Bonifacio will pinch run for Vargas at second. John Ryan Murphy is to the plate now with 2 runners on and nobody out. And John Ryan Murphy is going to try to move the runners over to second and third. His bunt is up the third baseline. A nice play by Shaw, and they're going to get to double play. So the sacrifice bunt turns into a double play. We got a runner on third now with 2 outs. Travis Wood coming to the plate. Twins trying to tie it up. It's going to take a base hit. And Kepler's ground ball to second is played there by Pedroia nicely on to Hanley Ramirez for the final out. We head to the 9th inning. Craig Kimbrell on to try to close this one out. He's only got 5 saves on the season, which is surprising for a team that's in first place in the AL East. Kimbrell, his delivery, driven into the left field corner. That one is going to be off the monster, high off the monster, a high bounce. And Emilio Bonifacio is into second with a double here in the 9th inning off Kimbrell. There's 2 outs. Danny Santana at the plate. It's going to take a base hit to score Bonifacio, and he drives one into left center field. Bradley over, and he drops the ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. does not make the catch that would have ended the game. A run comes in to score with 2 outs in the 9th. A huge error there by Jackie Bradley Jr. Overruns the ball. It gets down, and this game's all tied up here in the 9th inning. John Ryan Murphy swings and misses. And that ends the Twins' half of the 9th. It's 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Jim Johnson in to face Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 on the game. Nobody on, nobody out. A full count. Here's the pitch from Jim Johnson. And it is grounded back up the middle where it came from into center field for a base hit for Hanley Ramirez. And the Red Sox have the winning run on first. Brings up Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia with 1 out. And Hanley Ramirez on first. He takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 delivery now from Johnson. The second pitch is in there as well. The 2-seamer catches the inside half of the plate. Here's the 0-2 delivery. A sinker down low taken for a ball. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed by Dustin Pedroia for the first out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Blake Swihart now to the plate. He is batting 111. And Swihart grounds it up the left side past the diving third baseman into the corner. Misplay there by Danny Santana. Runner's going to head to third. And we got runners on second and third now for the Red Sox. Yoan Moncada on to pinch run. Christian Vasquez at the plate. He is having himself a day. He's 3 for 3 with a triple. And he has a chance to win the game here for the Red Sox with a base hit. Here's the pitch. Lined into the gap in right center field. This ball game's over. The Red Sox walk it off in the bottom of the 9th inning. Hanley Ramirez comes in to score. And Christian Vasquez goes 4 for 4 on the day. Great game for Vasquez as he produces the game-winning RBI. The Red Sox win this one 3-2. The series is split at 1 game apiece. We'll have the rubber match here tomorrow. Craig Kimbrell, the winning pitcher. The losing pitcher for the Twins is Jim Johnson. And Christian Vasquez, definitely the player of the game. 4 for 4, 2 RBIs, a triple, and the game-winning RBI for the Boston Red Sox. Again, they win it here in game number 38, 3-2. We head to game number 39 now. It's the final game of this 3-game series with the Red Sox on national television, MLB Network. Chris Porcello taking the hill. It's a good pitching matchup in this one. Chris Porcello with a 1.88 ERA facing Irvin Santana, who's got an ERA just above 2. Xander Bogaerts to lead things off now here in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody on, nobody out. Xander Bogaerts lines it into left field in front of Danny Santana for a base hit. Brings up Jackie Bradley Jr. to face Santana here. The next batter. And he hits a little swinging bunt back to the pitcher. And Irvin Santana probably could have gone to second on that, but he just takes the easy out at first. So that works like a sacrifice, moves the runner to second, and brings up Mookie Betts. And Mookie Betts gets drilled in the middle of the back from Santana. The base was open. Santana didn't do it on purpose. But now you've got first and second with 1 out. It sets up a possible double play with Hanley Ramirez at the plate. And he's going to line this one into the gap. They're not going to get 2 out of that one. 1 run's going to come in to score. It is cut off there by Santana nicely. Here comes the second one around third, and he is gunned down easily at the plate. Mookie Betts made a bad decision there to come around third and try to score, as that ball was cut off nicely by Danny Santana out on the left. Red Sox lead 1-0. Here's Petey at the plate with 1 on and 2 outs, and Petey grounds it to the left side, picked up there by Eduardo Nunez. Nunez over to Mauer for the out, and at the end of the first inning, it's 1-0 Boston. Danny Santana has really turned things around. He's 7 of 19 in his last 5 games. And Santana's going to line a base hit right back up the middle. And he is on first with a nice little single there. It brings up Jorge Polanco. He's batting 192 on the season. We got 1 out for Polanco. And he's going to line this one down the left field line. The Twins made good use of that left field corner in this game. And it's just a single for Polanco, but Santana moves on to third. You got runners on the corners with 1 out now for Max Kepler. And Kepler is going to swing at the first pitch. The Twins uncharacteristically aggressive at first pitch strikes here in this one. And it paid off well early in the game against Porcello as Kepler gets the RBI single. Mauer's going to follow it up with another one into the left field corner. That bounces off the Fenway Park sign. A run comes in to score, and Mauer on to second with a double. 2 runs came in to score on that. And Dozier pops it up here, and that's going to strand runners at second and third. So a good inning for the Twins. It could have been bigger if Dozier had come up with a hit there. It's 3-1 Minnesota at the end of 2. Fast forward now to the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out, a 2-2 count. And Yoan Moncada goes down looking, the strikeout for Irvin Santana. You see the ERA leaders coming into today. Irvin Santana right amongst them with a 2.13 ERA. Christian Vasquez steps in now, a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on first, and Vasquez is going to pop it up on the right side. Dozier going after it, and he will have it for out number 3. At the end of 5, it's still 3-1 Minnesota. We head to the 6th. Eddie Rosario coming to the plate. He's 0-2 with 2 groundouts, a 3-0 count to Rosario, and he takes the fastball upstairs for ball number 4. Another walk by Rick Porcello. Danny Santana steps into the box now with nobody out, an 0-2 count, runner on first, And Danny Santana, another line drive opposite field into the left field corner. Santana comes into second base with a double. The run comes around a third, and that's going to be all for Rick Porcello. Stephen Wright comes into the game now for the Red Sox, the knuckleballer. Facing Mike Zunino. Zunino lines it to right field. The runner starting to head to the plate, and he's going to put on the brakes. As the throw comes in from Mookie Betts, it probably would have nailed him. So with one down now, a runner on second and third, and a ground ball to the left side by Polanco. And they're just going to have the play at first to get Jorge Polanco. A run comes in to score on the RBI ground out. It's 4-1 Twins. Max Kepler now with a deep drive to right field. That one's going back. Mookie Betts looking up at the track, at the wall, and he makes the catch right against the wall to end the inning. The Twins lead at 4-1. We go to the 8th. Mookie Betts to the plate with one out, two runners on, and Mookie Betts is going to ground it up the middle past the diving Brian Dozier. Here's Buxton's throw to the plate, and it is just late, not in time. Run comes in to score. It is 4-2 now for the Twins. Sean Marshall in with two runners on to face Jackie Bradley Jr., and he gets Jackie Bradley Jr. looking for the strikeout. So he gets his guy. Now Trevor May is going to come in to face Mookie Betts with two outs in the bottom of the 8th. And Mookie Betts pops it up in the middle of the field. And Polanco settles underneath it for the final out of the 8th inning. At the end of the 8th, it's 4-2 Twins. And we go on to win the game by that score of 4-2. We improve to 19-20. The Red Sox fall to 22-15. Rick Porcello, with just his second loss of the season, goes 5 innings, gives up 7 hits, 4 runs, all 4 of them earned, walks a couple batters, and only strikes out 2. On the other side, Ervin Santana goes 7, gives up 4 hits, only 1 run, with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. The Twins, at 19-20, remain in 4th place in the American League Central. And next up, the next episode will be against the Texas Rangers back home for a 6-game homestand, 3 against Texas, 3 against Detroit. I hope you join us for that one. It'll be Twins episode number 68 here on Triple S. And again, like, share, subscribe, do all those great things, and we'll catch you back here next series against the Texas Rangers.